Good evening. Welcome back. I been kind of quiet. Things been changing, going on. Thoughts have been running through my head, so I've been kind of uh, working through all those things. There's been a bug in my house, so I've kind of been quiet on that aspect of things because the channel doesn't matter when you got to make sure that everybody's all right in the house. But the trailer not completed. Just when I thought I was completed, nah, I'm not completed. Uh, Decided I was going to add some rod carriers on it. I might put a something to make the kayak ride upright. I know there's a big controversy out there. Do you put it up right side up or down? I've had it down at this point, but thinking about a lot of things about that is I don't have the ability to add my modifications to the kayak without taking it off the trailer, and I don't want to have to unload the kayak, throw all my gear on. I want to be able to carry what I can on the kayak in transport, so it's a little bit easier when I get on site. So I'm trying to figure out the best way without using PVC pipe on top of my trailer to carry it upright. So got a couple things rigged up. Hopefully they'll work. We'll find out. But the sad thing that happened yesterday was trash went out, and upon returning to the garage, I noticed that I do have a crack in my kayak. It's in the stern side, so just below the water line, so it's not usable at that point. I can't drop it in the water and go because I fear it's gonna fill up with water. So I'm gonna do a repair on that to make it usable, safe, so I'm not in the middle of a lake and sinking. So I don't want to do that. That would just suck. But so I got the stuff. I had the plastic already because it comes with the kayak just in case this happens. So I'm going to take and get that fixed. I had to get a plastic welding rod to actually uh, perform what I need to do. So I'm going to do that hopefully tomorrow evening. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to make a new video showing what my process is, how it ends up, how easy of a job it is. I'll give you my opinions. Uh, but with all that being said, I've been giving a lot of thought to the channel itself and how I went about naming it. Obviously, kayak fishing, love it. Kayaking, love it. And of course, I'm Matt. So if you didn't know that already, I'm Matt. But Kayak Matt made sense at the time. But then I got to thinking about it and talking over some people, and it's not all I do. It's not the only thing I do. It's not. I have a passion for the outdoors, and I want to make sure that I'm able to keep the videos coming no matter time of year. I don't want to be restricted to summer, spring, fall, early winter here in Michigan. Sometimes it's still in the 60s and early winter here. So uh, I wanted to be able to expand my horizons, do a little bit more. So I was also thinking that possibly ice fishing would be introduced. Not sure yet on that because I'm not huge on doing ice fishing. I grew up on a lake and never went ice fishing. So if that tells you anything. But I do, I'm willing to do or try anything, see how it goes, see what people think. Obviously, I don't want to just be fishing all the time because not everybody comes to watch fishing. They might come to my channel and get tips. You know, what am I using? What gear am I using? What do I feel about that gear? So it's quite possible that I'm going to do some of those kind of things. I'm going to do some reviews of the gear I already have and let you know my feelings on them. Is it something that maybe you're thinking about using, doing, and you're not sure if you want to pull the plug on it? Hopefully I can give you some insight on what I feel, what I think is going to work, what I don't think is going to work. But that being said, I am leaning towards changing the name of the channel. It's probably going to be, well, it is going to be, I'm not going to beat around the bush. It is going to be Bearded Outdoors Adventures. Bearded Outdoors Adventures. Boa. So that's the spot I'm going to go with. I'm going to be in the process over the next couple days here, probably maybe a week, moving all of the naming, logos, and stuff like that so that it reflects the new name of the channel. I'll be updating also my Facebook page, stuff like that, website. I'm going to be pointing it to a different URL. It's going to be Bearded Outdoor Adventures, and Kayak Matt is not going anywhere. It's still going to be me. It's still going to be doing what I enjoy doing, fishing, kayaking, but I'm going to add to it. I'm going to have some outdoor stuff. You're going to see some gardening videos. I know that might not be maybe it's not your niche. Maybe it's not something you want to see. Well, you don't have to watch, but there might be somebody out there that will want to see it. They will want to see what's going on, see what I'm doing. Not that I'm anything important, but maybe I'll give them some tips to get an idea of how I handle things, how I do, whether it be gardening, hunting, fishing, whatever it may be. But I'd probably take in a few outdoor projects, outdoor adventures, just some different things that you can look forward to. So take the time, like, subscribe, click that notification bell so you know that I've posted something new when I do. And hopefully as the season goes on, I'll get more videos out there and more consistently. Right now, we got a storm brewing here in Michigan. As I'm looking out the window at the front of my house, I see that, it's blowing pretty hard out there. Raining. I can tell it's raining right now. I think we have a few snowflakes coming too. So, but a couple more weeks, we'll be completely back into spring, and I'll be on the water. I do have a charter trip I'm going on not this coming weekend, but the 13th. That's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to take my sons out there. That'll be fun to do. I know they're really looking forward to it. So we're going to use Telling Tales. So they're a great charter. We've used them before. Just one of my sons and I went on one towards the end of last year, I think it was. It was August, early August, I think, maybe. But we're going to go out again on the 13th. Captain Ryan at Telling Tales has already given me permission to record. So I'm going to do a recording of that trip. And maybe I'll even get an interview with Ryan. Captain Ryan is really good at what he does. He knows fishing better than anybody I know. And I know a lot of fishermen, but he does it well. And he takes care of his clients, and he can get you on some fish, and he can get you on fish fast. So, yes, I'm plugging Telling Tales here in Michigan. Great charter on the Saginaw Bay. He also does St. Clair River and St. Clair Lake down in Detroit. I think he's done a couple other salmon trips or something like that, but I'm not 100%. Don't quote me on that. But that's what I have going a week from this Saturday. Tomorrow I'm going to fix my kayak, so I'll bring you guys along on that. I'll show you what I'm doing, and I have a couple mods I'm going to be doing on my trailer. I'm going to bring you along on that once I get the kayak fixed, so I know that that's strong and going to hold up for me. But don't hesitate. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and be notified when I'm posting videos. Some of you like them, some of them you just skip right over them, but don't worry, I still love you. So join me on the water and enjoy the adventure and come along with me.